Okay, time for an update on the basement. As you can see, the wall there in between that pole and the concrete has been removed. Also, some scrap wood next to this junction box was removed. That junction box actually feeds into a pipe underground that goes to a lamp post in my front yard. So I'm going to have to keep that there. See, I replaced the old rusted metal junction box with a plastic one and a plastic cover. So once I do something to seal these metal wires to the wall, we should be all set. Also, we replaced one of the windows. Yes, it was quite an undertaking. As you can see, we have some pressure-treated outdoorsy type wood, but it's been coated with paint/primer, and the edges have been filled in with insulating foam. And yeah, we had to get a window that was actually a couple inches smaller than the last one. They don't quite make them like that anymore. But yeah, it's pretty good. We cleaned out the wheel well. And now we have a vent, so it enables me to get some air in here during the warm months. And also that hole in the window pane was replaced with this little tube here, so I can get the coaxial cable for my digital antenna into the house. I'm gonna secure that up into the ceiling a bit later. The ceiling, I've put in more of these metal flanges. For now, I'm just poking holes in them with an awl, and then using some low gauge staple gun nails to get it in. To make sure that they support the weight of the panels, I'm going to put in some series screws later. The lighting has all been replaced. The old pull string lights are a thing of the past. They have been removed and replaced with plastic caps, and new lighting has been put in. These are the LED spotlights that I talked about. Now, before, the way everything was configured is there was the two 4-foot fluorescent lights, one for each switch. See, one there and one there. I've also replaced this lighting fixture here. Didn't replace the bulbs, so they're not as bright as they should be, but we'll take care of that. So I piggybacked that spotlight off of that fluorescent light, and that spotlight to that fluorescent light. So now all four, well, and there's another one over there. So all 5 of the lights in the basement are controlled by these 2 switches. There we go. So I might actually put some smart house switches on here. We'll see how fancy I get. But that will control everything from one central location. Now this quadrant of the basement here, I'm going to be walling this off with a tarp or a curtain or something. This is going to be for actual household things, like storing clothing off-season, children's toys, maybe sneak a little gas-powered dryer underneath that stair or whatnot. But yeah, this 1/4 of the basement is going to be reserved for family things. The other 3/4 is going to be all office space for delicious game design. So yeah, there's still a lot to do though. The floor is still the biggest concern. The walls still need to be patched up. So I ended up kicking off a bit of this concrete here. Yeah. So we've got to patch up a few holes in the wall. Also need to replace this window. Now that I know what I'm doing more, I'll make a video on this process of replacing this basement window here. And the ceiling panels need to be finished. Also, we came across a little problem here. This is the shutoff valve for the front garden hose. The spigot, the valve there is leaking. So if it's open in any way to get water into the front yard, it's going to leak very badly. So I'm going to have to replace that whole valve. And, well, we'll see how good I am with plumbing. So, that's pretty much it for this update. Things are coming along pretty well. I'm trying to get things done a little bit at a time. Hopefully the next time we update, the ceiling will be in, the new window will be in, and I'll get rid of the rest of these bolts. See, I moved furniture away from this wall. Now you can see the entire wall here. This is just a bunch of 2x4s that have been toe-nailed up into the central spine of the house. And then there's just a piece of wood paneling on the opposite side. I suppose it served its purpose, but the problem is, like I said, those bolts. They go straight into the ground, and whenever there's any significant rain, water comes into the house from the floor. So, probably going to have to do a lot of drainage work outside in the yard, but these bolts are going to have to go, and they're going to have to all be plugged. Let's see, those are some of the holes there. So, that's something to do. But so far we're doing pretty good. Update next week. Bye.